Hello, and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to play Set. Set is a very simple game where the goal is to find as many sets of 3 cards as you can. So there are 4 different features on each card. Let's take a look at them. Over here we can see that the symbol is a triangle, the color is green, the number is 1, and the shading is solid. Over here there are 2 purple ovals that are not shaded in. Lastly, we have 3 squiggles that are red who are lined. Now, the game is played over a grid of 3 by 4 cards, so a total of 12. And the rules of the game are that whoever calls out set first gets to choose their set. So for example, I'll call set on the set right here. Now, why is this a set? Sets are defined as any 3 cards where each of the features of each of the cards are either all the same or all different. Let's take a look at some examples. Over here, as mentioned earlier, this is a diamond, these are ovals, and these are squigglies. Each of these 3 different cards have 3 different symbols. Each of these 3 have different colors. They all have different shadings, and they all have different numbers. And so I could call set and then claim this row of 3. Every time a set is claimed, a new set of 3 cards is placed. Let's say I call set again, and over here is another set, where each of the shading is the same, the color is the same, however, the shape and the number are different. And again, I would have to replace these with a new set of 3 cards. And then I could call set again, over here, where the color is the same, the shapes are different, the numbers are the same, and the shading is different. So let's try to look for another set. Sometimes, looking for a set can be rather difficult. So every once in a while, there will not be a set in the 12 cards that are presented. This happens sometimes. It's actually about a 1 in 33 chance that this will happen. So what happens when this happens? Well, we'll shift over the cards a tiny bit, and we'll add a new set of 3 cards. Usually there's going to be a set here, but there's roughly a 1 in 2,500 chance that there's not a set here. But let's start looking. So, sometimes it can be rather difficult looking for a set. So one of the things that's rather helpful if you're playing by yourself or still learning how to play is to reorganize the cards. So first, let's reorganize the cards by number. So if there's only 1 symbol, let's put it on here over at the bottom. And then if there are 2 symbols, let's put it on this second row. Lastly, 3 symbols will go here on the top. Next, let's sort these by color. So let's put the green cards next to each other, the red cards next to each other, all right. Now, hopefully we should be able to find a set. So first, why don't we start at this first row? As you can see, there are no sets here. If we wanted to use this solid purple squiggle, we would need 2 additional squiggles or 2 cards that are also not squiggles. Unfortunately, there is only 1 card that's not a squiggle, which means we have to use these 2 squiggles, but these 2 squiggles have the same shading. And if we wanted to use one of these, while we do have two different colors, we run into the same problem, shading. So we can't find a set in this first row. But let's try this second row. So let's say we try rather arbitrarily to use this card. Then we can match it up with these two. And this here is our set. Therefore, we can call set from these three cards and claim these as our points. From here, we continue looking for sets until the deck has run out. And once the deck has completely run out, and there are no more sets on the table, then we count the number of cards, and whoever has the most number of collected cards wins the game. That's all. Have fun, everybody. I don't know. Is there a better way to close that out? Peace, suckers.